LeBron, you are constantly faced with the din of noise from the outside, scrutiny and pressure. How, when everybody is coming at you, do you keep your head and perform at the level you do?
Listen, for me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter. I ain't got no words.
What's good, Pod Nation? It's your boy Ryan.
And Ryan.
And we are the Bottom Line Podcast.
Boom, baby.
So, episode 13, let's just jump into this, Ryan. We are going to be talking about essentially superstars in both the NFL and the NBA. Do they deserve the criticism that they get?
Okay.
I know you guys saw that very dramatic intro about LeBron.
He made that, by the way.
Whatever. I'll take all the credit. It is what it is. But the thing is, though, honestly, when you look at the intro, I'm putting emphasis on whether, like, what do you feel LeBron and other superstars that are in that realm? Do you feel like they're divas? Do you feel like they're misunderstood? Do you feel like drama queens, whiners, whatever? There's so many different, ways that they refer to LeBron as LaCry, LaFlop, everything, bro.
I mean,
is it fair?
The LaFlop thing, yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's sad. Miami Heat fans, LeBron started doing that more when he was here. He used to get calls all the time in Cleveland. I don't care. I was not a Cleveland fan. I had nothing against them, but I was not a fan of them. So when we used to play them, I felt like LeBron. Let me say this real quick. And I know a lot of people may agree or disagree, but it's for you to say this. When LeBron first came to Miami, I wasn't really that happy about that. Why? Because let me tell you why. Because
I mean, I don't know about you.
I've
known you for a long time.
No.
You're the biggest Heat fan I know.
Right, but I didn't really care for LeBron being here. Reason why? Because I knew they were gonna use that. Oh well, you guys won a ring because you got LeBron, Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
so
true.
Basically, that trophy has an asterisk next to it. Well, the two. Yeah, that's right, 2. But those 2 trophies really don't mean as much because you have LeBron, Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Okay, but what about Lakers fans that have him now? Won't their trophy have an asterisk next to them?
No, because you have all these players. They're not in their prime anymore. Even though LeBron still plays better than, I'll say, 85% in the league, he's still not in his prime when he was back then. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is, just to kind of prove a point, just to let you guys know, we're not really this biased because I'm not necessarily a LeBron fan. Ryan isn't a LeBron fan like that.
I'm not really a basketball fan.
Right, but I am. But the thing is, I really am primarily a Wade fan and a Miami Heat fan. So I just want to let you guys know that before we continue, so you know that I'm not trying to be biased towards or for LeBron.
Or any player for that. Well, in my case, when it comes to the NFL spectrum, like you all know, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm a die-hard Dolphins fan.
Right.
And I feel like Tua, the Dolphins quarterback, he gets so much unjustified criticism sometimes that it just boggles my mind. But I can go for some criticism that makes sense, but there's other criticisms that he gets that other quarterbacks will do, and they'll get praised for it.
Right. But let's just start off with the LeBron thing real quick, though. Let's just start off with that real quick. So, okay, Ryan, do you know all the different scenarios, at least that's happened within this last year? Are you familiar with what was going on?
Nah, man. To be honest, I don't.
Okay, so the main gripe that I have with the people who are calling LeBron, LaCry, LaWhine, all of that, right? My problem is this. Let's just be logical here. LeBron has been in the league for damn near 20 years now, right?
Damn.
So, that being said, this is one of the major times you see LeBron react to a fan. It has to be something the fan said. And this is just me. I personally think the fan said something that was out of bounds. I don't think he was just react to someone saying, oh, you suck, "Oh, my grandma plays better than you" or something
Nah,
like
I'm
that.
sure. Yeah, it had to be something out of pocket because I'm sure all these NFL, NBA players hear it all the time from fans that sit courtside.
Right, and look at it, NFL.
Personally,
compared to NBA.
I don't like courtside because that's just.
You think it's too close?
It's too close.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if it's happening, but it's dangerous. You don't know if a fan's gonna come on and get crazy.
Yeah,
and
but you don't remember the brawl, the Pacers and Detroit Pistons brawl from like 2005.
Bruh, 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 bro.
yeah, but yeah,
I mean, right, the thing is, they have security there, and the thing is, as a fan, especially if you're a courtside fan, season ticket holder, you're not going to jeopardize you being able to even attend a game because you will get kicked out for life,
But-
lifetime ban if you do touch a player. Of course, you get sued.
But then again, at the same time, those players they know what they get into, but
right.
and they have to hear it all the time. Somebody saying they suck or I don't like you or your shoes are ugly. They hear that.
So that's what I'm saying. Pod Nation, Ryan, why would anyone think otherwise that LeBron heard something that was just out of pocket, like Ryan said?
It had to be out of pocket.
And here's the rumors. This is rumors, all speculation. So Pod Nation, do not come for us as if this is
Take it
from us.
take it with a grain of salt.
Right. But this is speculation-wise. This is what was said apparently. So they said that couple that you see in the intro, that one girl, gosh, she's so ugly. But that one girl, she's ugly, guys. I don't care. She and the other gentleman that she was with,
Who was laughing, by the way?
they were both laughing. They were both heckling him. They apparently said that they hope LeBron's son, Bronny James, nicknamed him Bronny James, dies in a car accident.
Allegedly.
This is all
Allegedly.
But I'm saying,
allegedly.
like you said before, NBA, NFL, they hear you suck chains. They hear a whole bunch of stuff. They even hear racial terms. They hear everything, and they can't respond to every heckler. But if someone said your son, your child, I hope they die in a car accident. That's beyond come on.
Let's assume, for the sake of argument, they did say that allegedly.
Yeah, but Ryan, hold on real quick though. Don't we live in a day and age when people take one little fact and they run with it
You're right.
without actually doing research? So if you want to be real, if we want to go off of what people typically say or how people typically take information this day and age, they're gonna run with that. And yes, anyone can debate, what we're saying right now, and we can understand that. That's fine. This is an open forum. But what we're saying is, guys, let's be logical here. They had, in my opinion, they had to have said something to him that was really out of bounds.
It had to be something that'll just push him over the edge to be like, get them out of here.
Right.
Now they're lucky if they did say what they said. They're lucky he didn't go after them, because if that was me and you said my child should die in a car accident, I'm gonna come after you. That's just me.
There's certain things, and Pod Nation, I hope you guys are more mature enough not to ever come to any sporting event and think you could just say whatever the hell you want to say.
Yeah, just don't.
The funny thing is, when you look at forums, you look at the comment section, like on Bleacher Report, when this story originally came out, people were saying,
I hate Bleacher Report.
Yeah, but you're still on there.
Yeah.
You still, I don't even look at the comments no more, just because it's not even the fact that I'm being sensitive to what they're saying. It's just that people think that they are.
They
think they're analysts, or you know what I mean.
They want to be couch coaches.
Right, and the thing is with us, we're just going off of that speculation. Do we feel like LeBron whines if he cries or whatever? I mean, all athletes complain, but at the same time, LeBron is LeBron. Anything he does, if he went go outside right now, get breakfast, TMZ is following him. I mean, everything he says is newsworthy. Everything he does is newsworthy.
I get why he's LeBron. He's LeBron.
He's the Jordan of our era in the sense of popularity.
Yeah.
In the sense of just NBA star.
So
he's outside of Kobe. Rest in peace.
Let me ask you a question. You personally,
Yeah.
do you necessarily agree with some of the criticisms that he gets?
I'll say this. And this is
playing wise, not on like
Not on a social.
Not
Wait,
outside the court. I'm talking about on the court. Do you agree with some of his criticisms on the court? Like, is he a flopper? Does he complain a lot?
He complains a lot, but I think in this era of the NBA, I mean, people complain all the time.
Yep.
I mean, you know, but
Yeah.
the thing is with LeBron, guys, let's be real. Let's be real.
I think he flops a lot.
I mean, I guess whatever. All I'll say is this: is when it comes to, like I said once again, with LeBron, anything LeBron does, he is gonna get targeted for it. That's just straight up. He's gonna get targeted. They're going to put, you know, they're gonna put a lot of emphasis on everything he says. Everything I said is newsworthy. It's gonna be on front page news if he cusses out a referee, if he cusses out a fan. It's no matter what he does, they're gonna follow him. My thing is,
it's not just him though. It's we did our first episode, the Kyrie Irving thing.
yeah, but that's Kyrie Irving and LeBron. I was gonna make a point.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the thing is, LeBron is still, as much as Kyrie Irving and Durant in terms of skill-wise, you could say they're better ball handlers. You could say they're better scorers, Kyrie and Durant respectively in that sense. But can you say they're more known than LeBron or just as well known? No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is close enough for as NBA. Like if you're an NBA fan or even a casual fan, yeah. But LeBron, you can say his name
and people that
globally.
People don't even know watches basketball.
They know who LeBron is. I mean, he just was in a Space Jam movie. So off of that, kids, the young kids that you know, they're not really old enough to kind of be aware of who he is. That movie was awful. That movie was God, it was awful. But yeah, LeBron. I mean, he's in everything. He's in movies, sports, games. I mean, he's LeBron.
Yeah.
He's just era's Jordan. And once again, before people come at me, the Jordan fans, I mean, hey, we weren't in that era. Our era was Wade, LeBron, Carmelo, like in there.
Yeah, that's our era.
But like I said, he's popularity wise, he's up there, bro.
Well,
he's up there. But does he deserve all that flack? LeBron does complain a lot. I'll say that. Does he deserve it? Maybe. I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, from what he claims, he says on a regular basis, because of his size, his strength, he doesn't feel like he's getting the same type of calls that someone else smaller would get, just because he's able to push through because of his physical prowess.
He's a big dude he's literally a big basketball player.
You said you seen him. Well, Ryan, I never seen him in person, like up close. Like, Ryan's seen him.
For those of you who don't, if you haven't seen LeBron in person,
like up close, like they might have seen him like from the stands.
I've seen him up close.
Okay.
He is a big dude. Like when you see normal basketball players, most of them aren't
skinny.
They're skinny.
They're very lanky.
LeBron is tall and swole. He is a big man. He's like a, I don't know. How can I equate him to a football player?
There's no Ryan. I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, he's not. You trying to say he's football big?
He's football big. He's like
he's like a tight end. He's a tight end.
He's a tight end.
Like Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce type stuff.
You know what? He's
taller than Travis Kelce.
He's taller than Travis Kelce.
But he's big.
He's big. He's Cam Newton big. Like he's Cam Newton.
Yeah, but Cam Newton's only 6'4".
But I'm talking about
like big.
Big wise.
All right. Well. So what I was saying was, so LeBron, does he whine? He does. He complains. But not only, that situation we were talking about with the Pacers, but you had the whole thing that happened with Isaiah Stewart. That's the dude. That's the second year player. Well, that was the guy he elbowed in the face.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the first video. That was the first pick in the intro.
Yeah, to be fair,
do you think he did it on purpose?
I don't think he did it on purpose.
So you saw, we know most of you guys probably saw.
I don't think it was on purpose.
Yeah.
But it was definitely LeBron's fault. So I don't know why he's acting like, I didn't do anything. Like we saw the elbow.
Yeah. He deserved that one. See, that's a check. The Pacers one, I'll give LeBron the benefit of the doubt because we know he does not just get mad and go after a fan.
Yeah.
Not only because of his brand, because LeBron, he has a big brand. He can't risk derailing his brand.
Yeah, especially for those people. I mean,
for that ugly. Anyways, for that girl, yikes, if you can call it that. But overall, That's my.
And LeBron got off lucky. He only got a 1-game suspension. If it was anybody else, they would have been done 2-3 games.
Yeah, but the thing is the severity. You see how after he elbowed him in the face, he backed off, and he made sure to go on the other side of the court. So I think when it comes for like the criteria,
you know what?
Because he only got 2 games. For him doing all of that, dodging people like a damn NFL running back, like. Jeez, juking dudes and all that.
Now that you say that, why is it that only LeBron got suspended on the Lakers, but what's his name?
What's up?
Oh my God, what's his name? Help me out, bro. Russell.
Yeah, but he didn't touch anybody.
Yeah, but he was actually trying to go after the man.
Yeah, but the thing is,
why did he?
No, but in the NBA, you can talk your mess. As long as you're not cursing.
Bro, he wasn't talking. He was literally trying to go after him.
Yeah, but remember, they were holding him back. They weren't really.
He
wasn't really doing it. He didn't do anything.
I feel like he should at least gotten some type of suspension.
Nah, he didn't do anything.
But that kind of proves my point in a sense. Like, he got suspended, and LeBron, he was back. He was literally trying to go away from the situation.
Yeah, but
Russell Westbrook is going towards it.
Right, he was not going towards it.
I saw the video.
Yeah, but he wasn't right. But the thing is, for what he did is not suspension worthy at all. Nah, okay. Believe me, that's not suspension. If he got suspended for that, then I would have I couldn't watch NBA.
Isaiah Stewart got messed up though. I didn't when I saw the video. But I didn't even think he got hit him that hard.
The thing is, I don't think he realized he got hit that hard until the blood started dripping down and he started tasting it, because you could see in his eyes he went ballistic. He went ballistic when he tasted his own blood, and that's when he saw red. No pun intended, but he saw all red.
I like that.
You know, and that's where we're at. I mean, honestly, with LeBron, for the years he's been with the Heat, the years he's been in, or when he was with the Cavaliers the first run, then the second run, I'll give him that he was a diva. I mean, he did that to himself. Because remember, he puts himself out there in that sense. There's a lot of time. There's been interviews. We can't go through all of that.
Yeah.
But let's just say
he was young.
Series.
When he first came, he was 18 or
remember,
something like that.
You know who coined the King James nickname? That was himself. He coined that himself. So that's a diva move right there. That's some TO stuff. But that's the thing. Me, I like when athletes have personality, because I know the NBA and the NFL, they want the athletes to be robots and like androids and have no emotions. Yeah, especially how they you remember how you couldn't do taunts in the NFL for a certain amount of time? Oh. You couldn't argue with the ref. These refs they're terrible. These refs for this year when it comes to the NBA, and let's go into the NFL. I know we're going on a tangent about LeBron, but honestly, I really don't feel like LeBron deserves this title, at least for this year. For the stuff that has happened, that was diva-ish in terms of him trying to say he didn't do nothing when he actually did something. He did hit him. But for him to get this amount of like flack, this amount of just...
I'm sure there's players that done worse than LeBron and don't get nowhere near. Of course.
The Detroit Pistons, Pacers brought 2005.
That was in 2005? I could have sworn that was like
2005.
Jesus.
That was a long time ago.
Bro, we're old.
Stop. You are, not me. But in the sense of we were going into NFL, your boy, Tua.
Let me talk about my boy Tua, man.
Yo.
This guy, this young kid, literally can't do anything right, and fans will just he can't do anything. Like, the Dolphins are now 6-7.
Mm-hmm.
We started 1-7.
That's crazy.
Every game since winning, this kid is top of the league. Number one in passing attempts. Number 2 in yards per attempt. Mm-hmm. Number 1 in fourth quarter scoring. He is good. 4 games in a row with over 100 passer rating. No QB in the league has done that except Patrick Mahomes. And guess what these two-way haters say?
What do they say?
He can't throw it deep. Or when he does throw it deep, it doesn't spiral.
Let me ask you something. I don't know if you think like this, but this is what I started to adapt as I matured as a sports fan. Can I do what these players do?
I'm saying.
No, I can't.
I can't.
I can't even. I would not be able to do that.
I can throw a ball. candid.
You want to put you can't say candid and then say it on
I can
camera,
throw a ball. I can throw a ball 15 yards. That's the most I can throw.
How much?
15 yards.
Okay.
Or 15 yards. Anyway, that's not about me. What I'm trying to say is these people don't understand what this kid doesn't have.
Right.
He doesn't have an O. We're the worst O line. We're ranked 32 in the league in the O line protection.
Okay.
He has nothing, and the fact that he's the top of the league in all those categories.
What about sacks?
We're in the middle of the pack with sacks.
I think probably the reason why is because how they've been playing recently.
Yeah.
But if it was trending, if it kept going,
we will
how it was in the beginning of the year.
We were worse. We were bad in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But now we're still bad, but we're not like, I think we're like 27, 25 in that area.
But look where Tua has come from.
That's what I'm saying.
When you give him an O-line and an offense that are working, I'm not saying they have to win every game, but when you give him something productive in terms of offensive line production, in terms of protection, in terms of
all he needs.
Offensive production, your wide receivers, your running backs, your tight ends, everyone is playing together.
But see, that's the thing. People don't realize he has the weapons.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely has the weapons.
We have the defense.
Oh yeah,
we just don't have the O line.
But you see also the defense. Look, in the beginning of the year, the Dolphins defense was not it.
Yeah.
It was not. The secondary was getting roasted.
Something clicked after that.
The D-line was getting roasted. Oh. The single man coverage, they couldn't cover no one.
No.
We had that double cover, and of course it's gonna leave someone else open.
And then something happened after that Bills game before we went under this 6-game winning streak. I think people, this is just for me in the NFL per se, I think analysts and fans try to compare their QB with another QB that just happens to be doing better in a certain span of a couple weeks.
Right.
It's like, okay, yeah, he may be doing good for those couple weeks, but look at what he has. He has a better O-line. Right. He has a better offensive coordinator. I don't want to say coach. Offensive coordinator, better running back. Like, you have all these different scenarios and aspects that add to the production of a young quarterback.
But Ron, you only said, let's go back, because you're going on a tangent now. You're not. What else were they saying about Tua? Because you're just going like all in the analytics.
I told you.
Analytics.
He can't throw deep. He's shown it 5, 6, 7 times how deep he can throw.
And what are they saying?
Like, he can't. What's a good example? Let's say they like to compare Tua with Justin Herbert, because Justin Herbert, who plays for the Chargers, the quarterback, he's constantly throwing 45-yard bombs.
Okay.
They say, oh, Tua can't do that. Tua's a bust. Herbert has a top 5 O-line that gives him the protection and the time to throw it down the field. Tua doesn't. How can you compare that and say, oh, Tua sucks? But then when Tua does throw a bomb, it didn't spiral. It wobbled.
My thing is this:
like, let me tell you another Hall of Fame quarterback that all his deep passes were wobbles. Peyton Manning. Look it up. You don't believe me? All his deep passes, they weren't perfect spirals. They either went like this, went like that, or that weird looking wobble.
What was that again? All right. Okay.
It doesn't matter what the path looks like going deep. It just matters how far it goes. And you have to understand, this kid can throw the ball. What? I know it's hard to compare college football and NFL because it's different, but it still proves that he can launch it down the field. Watch one of his college games.
So all they're talking about is his arm strength. There's no talking
they
about
say
anything else.
Nothing else. They don't see his accuracy. They all they talk about. Oh, he throws just short passes. Look it up. Oh, he can't throw it deep. He's just throwing short passes. They don't see his accuracy. They don't see how he threads the needle. None of that. But let Mac Jones, Justin Herbert do the same short passes. This is the greatest quarterback we've ever seen. He's game managing. That's what we want in a quarterback, to game manage and to lead. Let Tua do it. You can't win a game not throwing a deep down to it. You're not the future.
Well, guys, those are our 2 examples of what we feel like are players that, they just get scrutinized. They don't necessarily get, in our opinion, they don't get the. It's not right. It's not right in the sense of that they get criticized for every little thing.
Yeah.
And the main point we're trying to make is, do athletes they just unfairly get
I think it
criticized?
proves our point that some players get scrutinized unfairly, and other players don't get criticized enough.
Right.
In both leagues, NFL, NBA, like freaking Tom Brady. This man can't do nothing wrong.
Oh yeah.
He can take
leave it at that.
like,
I mean, you know what? As much as you're a Dolphins fan.
Antonio Brown's another perfect example.
What do you mean? Ryan, you're going on a tangent here, bro. Like,
sorry,
we don't care about them right now. The point is, we're saying is that, and plus, Ryan, that's not even because Antonio Brown, he got criticized a lot. It's just he's with Tom Brady now, so
that's my point.
Yeah,
he does all this, and he still gets a chance to go on at a Super Bowl winning team.
Because
man should be. Anyway, that's top for another day.
But pretty much, guys, that was our opinion on the whole situation with LeBron and Tua. I don't feel like LeBron deserves to get chastised and thrown on the bus as much as he does, even though he has his diva moments. You don't need to go that far talking about someone's son. Allegedly, if that is the case. If that is the case. But anyways, all right, guys.
Y'all know my stand with Tua. He don't deserve none of this stuff he gets at all.
I feel like there's more, but Ryan, there has to be more than that. That's it.
That's literally all they care about. Is he can't throw the ball deep.
Ryan. All right, Pod Nation. We know LeBron, that stuff is everywhere. That's on the news. Ryan, are you sure you're not coming off as just a bitter fan right now? That's just mad.
Pod Nation, I'm gonna look at my phone.
No. We don't gotta do all that. We're gonna do all that. For what?
See?
No, because Ryan, you literally off the top of my head, I knew all these stories. Tua is your favorite quarterback. That's all you got?
That's all they talk about.
That's not enough?
That's all they talk about. That's all the media says.
But that's one area. I thought that's all they say.
That's all they're not talking about him off the field, because he doesn't do anything off the field.
Right. But they gotta find something.
It's on the field that they scrutinize him about. Like, he throws one pick a game. Oh, he's not. You can't win a game throwing one pick. Let Lamar Jackson, who throws 4 picks, he threw 4 picks in a game. He still won that game.
Yeah, but Ryan, Lamar Jackson.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but look at he already has a portfolio that he built.
Okay, fine.
The last couple years.
Ignoring Lamar Jackson.
He's just not having a good year right now.
Let's go. Mac Jones, quarterback for the Patriots.
Yeah.
2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 190 yards in a game a couple weeks ago. Future of the Patriots. That same week, Tua, 2 touchdowns, 287 yards, 0 interceptions, 24 of 27 passing attempts.
I feel like there has to be more than that. But okay, whatever. I'm just saying.
I know these.
I'm not even trying to come after you like that. I'm just saying there has to be more than that.
If Tyler Hero wasn't shooting threes every night, people would say, oh, he sucks, he can't shoot a 3.
Right, you were going all over the place. All right, guys.
Whatever, man.
I get it. It's your favorite team. I mean, I used to hate hearing the criticisms that my past Miami Heat teams that they would have to endure. But at the end of the day, these athletes, what
criticisms? The Heat get criticized?
What you mean? We're not gonna go.
The old Heat, like
the old Heat. Yes, they did. So when they, you know what? Don't even matter. When they lost the first championship, that was probably the worst moment in NBA history. You literally have 2 Jordan-esque players, Wade and LeBron, losing to old man Dirk Nowitzki. Come on. And he had a sickness, and they made fun of him for that.
That's why they lost.
No, stop. They lost because they lost.
LeBron
was playing like hot garbage. He didn't average more than, I don't think he averaged more than 25 points in that last series.
It's called karma.
It's karma, I believe that, but at the same time, let's not say that, just because of that. No, they just lost. They did not play good. The Heat did not play good at all. But anyways, guys, that's our opinion.
Hope you liked the episode.
And basically, just to summarize that, just real quick, we are for the athletes. We're on their side in the sense that they don't deserve all of that criticism that they get. I don't agree with Ryan having out only one thing. I feel like he didn't do enough research.
I did all my research. You know what?
Ryan, it don't matter. Because I'm like, dog, like.
That's all they say. That's it. I say this because that's all the media talks about. You go on all forums.
Well, guys,
that's all I said.
You guys do your research too.
Yeah.
Comment it.
Comment on the bottom if you know what I'm talking about with Tua.
If that's only one fact.
Like, comment, subscribe. Do all that. Let us know. Put in the comments, hey, Ryan, you're right about Tua. That's all they talk about. It's to shut this man up.